We learned from the experience of the last elections we conducted, the national elections, meaning presidential and National Assembly elections, particularly in the area of logistics. I'm happy to say that learning from that experience, the Commission has delivered all the materials, sensitive and non-sensitive, to the states in readiness for Saturday's election. In turn, the states have delivered the materials to the local governments, our offices in the local governments, and then the local governments will move the materials tomorrow to the wards. And then from the wards, we move the materials to the polling units along with personnel at first light on Saturday, the 9th of March, so that we can open the polling units in good time. In terms of the sheer scope of what is going to happen on Saturday is far bigger than what we conducted about 2 weeks ago. The presidential constituency, yes, is national, but it's only one constituency. We have 109 senatorial districts, 360 federal constituencies. So in all, we conducted elections into 470 constituencies. But on Saturday, we are going to conduct elections for 29 governorship positions nationwide, 991 state constituencies, and 68 area councils in the Federal Capital Territory, making a total of 1,082 constituencies in all. We are prepared, and truly, we have learned our lessons from the presidential elections. Where elections are disrupted after polling, and there is no way you can make head or tail out of the materials, particularly in the place you have mentioned, you said the materials were burnt down.
Yes, the videos were.
So the best thing to do under the circumstances is to give the people of that community the opportunity to vote again. And it happened not only in Lagos, but it happened in many other states in the last elections. For instance, on Saturday, when we conduct the governorship and state assembly elections, we're also going to conduct what we call supplementary elections in 14 states of the Federation, covering a total of 31 constituencies, 5 senatorial districts, and 24 federal constituencies, for a variety of reasons. Violence of the type we described, and other sundry electoral malpractices, including overvoting. So where the total number of registered voters will make a difference to the margin of lead of the candidate leading, an opportunity must be given to places where voting did not take place to enable citizens vote, simply because their votes could make a difference to the outcome of the elections. So we are going to repeat elections in the constituencies I've mentioned on Saturday for that reason. So if an election is deliberately disrupted, as it happened also in Rivers State in some local governments, we'll go back and conduct the elections in those.